All right, I guess we are live. Okay, guys, I've been teaching all day. I wish I was following Wimbledon more than I have been, but I just had to come on today and go, wow, what is going on here with Wimbledon? I don't know. Can you guys let me know if this looks good or should I think I got to go like this? I think I got to turn this puppy around. Let me hold on. Oh boy, this is starting out to be an absolute mess. I am so sorry, guys. This is totally unprofessional and unacceptable. But I had to come on because of just some shocking news. I was looking up. I've been teaching tennis all day, and then I go online to look at scores, and I see that Marian Cilic is out, and Alexander Zverev. Yeah, it's huge, right, Robbie? It's huge. Cilic is out. I thought if anybody's going to be challenging Federer this year on the grass, Cilic is ready. I thought he might be ready. You know, he got there last year and then he got a boo-boo on his feet and he couldn't play to the way he wanted to. But at the Australian Open this year, he looked hungry and he was taking it to Roger. And Roger was kind of lucky to get out of that match. And you know, Marian Cilic has the game. Unbelievable, Diego, right? Cilic has the game to beat Roger if he's serving out of his mind on grass. And he was somebody who could win. And one thing that was giving me hope for him is he said that this year he's not there to get to finals. He is there to win majors. And this was his chance. This was his chance to win a major. He had a good grass court season. He's had a good season overall. He seemed mentally ready. Like it just seemed like if any of these guys are going to come and take something from Roger or Rafa, that he would be the guy to do it. Thank you for joining us. As you join us, give us a thumbs up. We're reacting to Cilic being out. And we're just reacting to all the upsets, right? Cilic is out. Zverev is in trouble to Taylor Fritz. I mean, when I first watched Taylor Fritz play, I was super excited, you know, as an American to watch him play. And then he's done nothing. I didn't even know he was still on the tour. I haven't seen him do anything. And now he's giving Zverev, another guy big guy. I know he stands far behind the baseline, but you figure no one really serves and volleys much anymore except for Zverev's brother, and Roger serves and volleys on occasion, semi-regularly. But for the most part, you think the people who could win this tournament are people with big serves, big dudes, powerful ground strokes to hit through flat balls. Zverev, to me, has a good game to where he might be able to win Wimbledon, possibly be one of the upset people, one of the dark horses. But is now what? Can you guys tell me what the exact score is right now in Taylor Fritz? Are they still playing live? I literally have been teaching tennis all day, and then I just had a break, and I went and looked at the scores, and I saw that Cilic is out, and Zverev is in big trouble, and so I just had to come on and see what you guys are thinking about this. They just got suspended. Okay, so it's going to maybe that would be good for Zverev. Maybe he can kind of get his, you know, clear his mind and figure out what just happened today and go in there tomorrow. That might have saved him. That might have saved him. But I think the biggest thing that I'm feeling right now, and let me know what you guys think. So disappointed Wawrinka's out. Yeah, so what I'm feeling right now is what we feel almost every tournament. Every tournament, I think we have, at least I have two hopes. I go, of course, I want Roger and Rafa final. Everybody wants the Roger and Rafa final. And then there's a part of me, though, that wants to see, as a fan of tennis, that wants to finally see one of these players with potential. Let me know if I'm alone on this. I want to see one of these players with potential break through and have a big moment, because Roger and Rafa can't play forever. And the more this tournament is going on, it just looks like we got Roger and Rafa and Novak in good form. Wawrinka's out, but really surprised. Fabiano, yeah. Okay, I want Shapo to step up. Okay, but he's out. Shapovalov's out too. So all these guys with potential and talent who you keep going, when are they going to have their moment? I don't want to see Roger and Rafa final. Okay, Connie, what would you like to see? What would you like to see? Is there anybody else Okay, Connie, you nailed it. Kyrgios, I think he is the one dude that if he ever got serious, would not be afraid to take it. Because he seems, as crazy as he seems to be the one guy who can step up and play the biggest names in tennis and occasionally just completely outclass them. He doesn't look afraid to play them. He just goes nuts sometimes and tanks out of nowhere. But when he wants to play, Kyrgios could be the dude. I think he's the only guy left in the tournament who could potentially still hold the trophy at the end if it's not Roger, Rafa, or Novak. He's the only guy I see. If you're on right now, my name is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching. We do online tennis instruction. Also, my buddy Matt Bradshaw at Coffee Break Tennis has definitely the best tennis talk show on the internet. So check him out. Give us some likes. We're reacting to Cilic being out. Pela of all people. I mean, Pela, I don't picture him. I think he's 15. His record's 15-15 this year. He's 82 in the world. He doesn't seem to me like a grass court threat. He lost easily to Roger Federer in, I forget which one. I think it was Halle. He lost easy. And all of a sudden he beats Cilic, which you would think that would have been an easy win for Cilic. Pretty routine. So we're just reacting to that, and we're thinking, what is going to happen with the tournament? What do you guys think? Is it Roger all the way? Can Rafa make it to the finals? Can Novak do it? Is there anybody else? I'm thinking, is there anybody else besides Kyrgios who has a shot in what? I guess Zverev, if he can make a comeback. I am a huge fan, but I think Kyrgios Fed is more exciting. Kyrgios Fed is more exciting. Let me know what you guys think. I just in shock right now and disappointed. I'm just so disappointed and tired of all the upsets from talented people who refuse to take the game to the next level. Nadal Fed would be the greatest match, no doubt, says Diego. Even on the women's side, the women are dropping like flies. They're just dropping like flies. They're dropping early. I really, really would love to see some of these ladies just be consistent, Halep be consistent. And it's tiring seeing everybody lose. We're probably going to have Serena, which I'd be super excited for. I think it'd be a great story for the sport, but is it good for the sport that Serena can go have a baby and then in her second major back win the majors? I mean, what does that say about the tour? What does that really say about the tour? We keep saying that the tennis is better, the tennis is deeper than it's ever been, but I think we maybe have more talented players. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think we have more talented players than maybe we've ever had, but we have no champions. We have no champions. Sloane Stephens, I want to see her become a champion. She won the U.S. Open, but then since she won the U.S. Open, she's been very disappointing. She gave us some hope in Miami, but then, and the French Open was great. But I want to see her be consistent and keep competing for majors. I just want to start to see some of the people who are younger, 26 and under, start to compete every time now for majors so that when the Williams leave the game, when the Williams sisters leave the game, and when Roger and Rafa leave the game, that we feel that we have real champions beneath them. Like, in your mind, guys, who is a real champion on the ATP Tour besides Roger, Rafa, Novak, and I'm going to put Murray in there? Who is a real champion who you'd say, this is a champion? Who is one? And anybody have any thoughts out there? Who's a real champion? Is it the mentality? I don't know. It's just really weird to me. And then with the Williams sisters, besides Venus and Serena, and are you going to call Halep a champion? I guess Halep deserves the right to be called the champion, and I guess Sloane Stephens. But I don't know. There's not many champions out there, and it's just disappointing for me to see this. And I'm looking, Wawrinka had some stunning performances, no doubt. Yeah, Wawrinka, I would say he's a champion, of course. He actually has as many majors as Andy Murray. So thank you for reminding me of that. Andy Murray and Wawrinka champions, but no one's even close to Federer and Nadal and Djokovic. I remember when I was really getting into tennis and growing up, you had so many champions within one class of people. When I was growing up, you had Borg and McEnroe and Lendl. They were all right there competing for majors, Vilas. And then you had Edbergs come along and Wielander and Becker. And it seemed like Agassi, Sampras, it seemed like there was lots of people competing who you considered champions at one time. And for the last 15 years, it seems like it's been Roger, Rafa, and the Williams sisters. And each time there's a major, I see all these talented people, and I keep wondering, when are they going to step up? And Cilic, I think, is a guy, even though he's older now, he's got to be like, 28? I thought he was going to do better. So I just wanted to come on and, I guess, vent that I'm tired of seeing all these upsets from these talented players, and they're refusing to step up and be champions. And who is going to be the next champion? It would be really cool, and I know there's going to be lots of people disagree with me. It'd be really cool to see Kyrgios win. Maybe Kyrgios could become a champion and take tennis. It kind of like Star Wars. Right now I'd say we got we're on the good side, the good force, and then you had the dark side, and Kyrgios would be like the dark side coming back. He'd be like the return of Darth Vader. Tennis was dark when you had McEnroe and Connors, the super brats, right? Kyrgios might be able to turn tennis back to the dark side. Would that be a good thing or a bad thing? I think when Roger and Rafa leave, something's got to shake tennis up to make it interesting. I definitely think that, because otherwise it's going to be, I'm worried for tennis when those guys leave. So that's it. Like this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Am I overreacting to this? Another tournament of a bunch of upsets of talented players who just can't seem to put it together. Roger now is, I think, going on 37 years old, and Rafa's, been playing on the tour forever. He's 31 or 32, and who's next? Who's next, guys? All right, so I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. Thank you so much for watching this live broadcast.